But we got to start with the college football playoff national championship game. It's coming up on Monday, January 20th. 5:30 Mountain Time on ESPN in Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
2.5 hours away, boys. 2.5 hours
Hey,
away. Do I make a trip over there?
Yeah,
why
I
not?
would.
Why
Considering
not?
Considering my wife is 11 days from giving birth, probably not. Probably not.
No,
But
That's
not a
not the
good
best
idea.
choice then. Yeah, I
Not a good
retract
idea.
my previous statement. No, I
Yeah.
wouldn't. Unless you like divorce and lose the cap your shit out.
Right.
I got
Yeah.
excited for about 5 seconds, boys, for about 5 seconds, and then I said, came right back to reality.
Reality smacked you. The national championship game, we've got my Irish of Notre Dame taking on the Buckeyes of Ohio State. These two teams have only met 8 times in their program's history. Ohio State leads the series 6-2. Last game was last season. I was there, game day with my dad last year. Both teams were undefeated, top 10. If we remember, Ohio State won this game 17-14.
Oh.
They scored with 1 second remaining. They scored with 1 second remaining to win this game. And the thing that a lot of us remember about this was that Notre Dame had 10 guys on the field for the last 2 plays. Had 10 guys on the field for the last 2 plays. We're missed one man down for those last 2. Ryan Day, head coach for Ohio State, if we remember, came out post game, had some heated words for Lou Holtz because Lou Holtz called his team out before the game. So this makes this a little spicy here for this championship game. Ryan Day, Lou Holtz had some heated words for each other. These are the top 2 scoring defenses in the nation. Ohio State allowed 12.2 points per game. Notre Dame allowed 14.3 points per game. These are the top 2 pass defenses in the nation. They both average over 405 yards of total offense, and both are top 12 in scoring offense. Notre Dame averaged 37 a game. Ohio State just under 36. Maxie, I'm going to throw it to you here. Notre Dame, Ohio State, the first 12-team college football playoff. Who's winning this national championship on Monday night?
Oh my goodness, Colbreezy. I can't even see anything I'm looking at. I got to put my glasses
on.
Man, this is such a juicy game. You know, this is what you want to see in a championship game, by the way, everybody. Ohio State is red freaking hot, man. Oh my goodness. They are just tearing it up. Notre Dame is just playing smart football. They're making good decisions, running the ball. I know Leonard had a couple bad picks in that last game. You know, got to run the ball more, but against Ohio State, that's going to be a different game. I'm really interested in seeing what Freeman's strategy is going to be against they're going to have to catch up. They're going to have to catch up against Ohio State, guys, because the way that they are throwing the ball right now, unfreaking real. I mean, they won 28-14 last week against Texas, and Texas had a good defense. Texas is a good defensive team. So. Woof. It's a hard pick for me, Colbreezy, because I want Notre Dame so bad.
You do.
I want them. I want them to win this national championship. When was the last time they won a national championship, Colbreezy? Do you remember that?
1988. We weren't born yet, boys.
Rudy.
Rudy. Pause that wee shit, brother.
Sorry.
2 years old. All right.
The
I'm
fellas
over
on
shit,
top.
man.
Sorry. The fellas on top were born yet.
Calm
Sorry.
down. All right.
Just to speed it up so we can move on to the other guys. I'm going Ohio State. Sorry, I'm going Ohio State. I want Notre Dame, but Ohio State is just red freaking hot. But I will say that I think that Freeman is the best coach in the game today, right now, this season. How about this? This season, I think he was the best coach this season, even over Day. Unbelievable year at Notre Dame, but Ohio State's too red hot, Colbreezy.
Since we're on the subject of Marcus Freeman, real quick, this is his 3rd season as the lead man for the Irish. 33-9 overall record, 24-4 in the last 2 seasons. 24-4 in the last 2 seasons. Another cool storyline here. He played linebacker for Ohio State. in
Oh, I didn't know that.
2006, '07, '08. He played linebacker for Ohio State. Brad, let's throw to you here. Are you backing Max up that you want to see Notre Dame win, but you got the Buckeyes?
Kind of throw some stats out first. So Carson Beck this year threw for 3,485 yards, 28 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. I thought that we just threw out Carson Beck's stats since in the games he's not playing. Is that not how we do it here? Or is it? Oh,
Gotta bring
I'm
up
sorry.
Carson Beck in this
You're
preview.
taking shots at my picks.
Yeah.
I had to throw that out there. I'm
Nice one.
sorry. Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
one. Nice one.
Whatever.
I didn't know I didn't know where you were going there for a
Yeah, I was
second.
like,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
wait, wait,
I'm
wait.
sure you're really confused at first. As
Whatever.
was I when he brought up his stats when he wasn't in.
Transfer it now. Transfer. Big contract. Big contract.
You. That was a good one.
Um, so unfortunately, yeah, I'm kind of leaning with Max here. My bad picks on my previous episode was due to my sheer hatred for the Big Ten more than
Whoa, whoa,
anything.
whoa.
But
Yeah.
I will say Ohio State is just rolling right now. Now, if Notre Dame's going to win this game, I will say second half Riley Leonard is what they need
Hello.
because he was throwing dimes. And that's
Had a
what
couple.
everyone said. He can't run, like he just runs, he can't pass, whatever.
Yep.
Had a great second half with some big time deep balls
Mhm.
and really came in the clutch. So even saying that, Ohio State's defense, their talent, they're all kind of coming together at the right time. So I'm going 35-24 OSU.
Oh,
Unfortunately, but I
double
do not
digits.
want that to happen. Last time I picked what I wanted to happen. Now I'm being logical. Ohio State just looks like a freaking wagon right now, dude.
They look like a wagon right now, yeah, over this last month. But I mean, think back to that Michigan loss. Like nobody was calling for the Buckeyes to be champions this year, you know. So
Mhm.
really, over
Mhm.
this last month, have they really turned it on?
Yep.
But I feel like all the pressure is on Ohio State. All the preseason
Oh yeah.
expectations. What were they, top three? Notre Dame can play free. You know that loss to
Yeah.
Northern Illinois. Nope, nobody had expectations for Notre Dame to be here after that loss to
No,
Northern Illinois.
definitely not.
Four keys for
100%.
the Irish to win this game, baby. Four keys. You got to force turnovers. Obviously, you got to force turnovers. Notre Dame's has forced one of the most turnovers in the nation, and they convert those turnovers into points. Need to stop Jeremiah Smith, the freshman sensation for Ohio State.
Yep.
Texas had a good game plan on him, held him to one catch for 3 yards. One catch for 3 yards last week
Yeah.
for Jeremiah Smith. A lot of safety help, a lot of bump and run. Got to hold him down. Also, Notre Dame has to stay out of third and long. We talked about this. Notre Dame faced the least amount of third downs of any team this season.
Mm.
And damn it, that's a good thing because they're one of the worst teams at converting third and long. And lastly, we talked about it already. Max, you said it. Run the damn ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
Run the damn ball. 210.7 rushing yards per game for the Irish this year. 14th in the nation. We talk about that Michigan upset over Ohio State again. They only threw the ball 16 times in that game, Michigan did. Run the damn ball.
Mm.
Keep it on the ground. Riley Leonard, keep him under 20 passing attempts. We lost a left tackle, Anthony Knapp, last game. The right guard, Rocco, he's questionable to play. Bo Collins, one of the starting wide receivers, has a gimpy calf. So
Uh-oh.
definitely limping into this game. But there's no way in hell that I'm not going to take my Irish. It was, about a month ago? I sat right there next to you, Brad, just east of Omaha, Nebraska, and I picked the Irish to win this damn playoff, and I got to stick to it. Will Howard, he's a solid quarterback when he's rolling, but when he makes mistakes, those mistakes pile up too.
Sure.
I don't trust him. I'm going my Irish 22-20. Got to keep it low, got to keep it on the ground. I got my Irish winning their first one since 1988.
You're 100% right. Like ball control, long sustained drives is the key for Notre Dame. Definitely run the ball with your multitude of running backs and Leonard. Just long drives, keep the ball out of their hands because they can score in a heartbeat, as we've seen the last
Mhm.
few weeks.
Yeah. Very
Mm.
explosive. It's gonna take a great game plan, a great effort to beat Ohio State. Max, did you throw out a final score there?
Oh, sorry, 24-21. 24-21 Ohio State. I think it's going to be
Good
a
game.
nail-biting game. Could come down to that last touchdown. Maybe another repeat, kind of like what you saw when they faced each other, Cole Breezy, a last-minute
Yeah.
touchdown to win it.
Whew.
I would love to see that, by the way, as we all would.
Oh yeah, of course.
Brad, last word on this championship game. How you feeling?
Again, what I want to happen, I hope Notre Dame wins, but it's just, yeah,
Yeah.
it's the talent, the best wide receiver in the country, and he's 11 years old, I think.
Yeah.
Like, it's just,
Seriously.
you know,
So
but I
young.
will agree
So
with
young.
you on Howard. I saw him a bunch in the Big 12 before he transferred. He's fine.
That's right.
He's fine. That's
He's
it.
fine.
Like, he's not great. Honestly, oh, what's his name that left last year that went to Syracuse is better. I
McCord.
forget his name off the top of my head.
Kyle McCord, yeah.
McCord, yes, yeah, that's his name. Yeah, yeah, because I believe he led the nation in passing yards this year. I'm
I
pretty sure.
believe you're
Oh.
correct. Believe
Yeah.
you're correct, yeah.
Mhm.